Yo, what's up, guys? So this one is called Scammers and Fakesters and Swindlers and this kind of shit, based off a based off a based off a tweet that I saw that someone asked me. I think I can say it because it's right in the tweet. Irene asked me, "What do you think about this?" And I gave my thought. And it's about. So I don't want to lose my thought. But it's about someone created a company and they asked them for money. Okay, to be for coverage. They wanted them to go to a different company. I'll read that. I'll read this in 1 second. But let me say this first of all, because I've never explained this part, and it's like, why does this shit piss me off so bad? Why did the fucking swindlers and all them piss me off so fucking bad? By the way, this is my resort wear. How do you think I look, guys? Okay. I told you I was gonna stop wearing black all the fucking time. Okay. So, and have shoes on. Someone complaining that I don't wear shoes in the house. I don't know why I gotta wear shoes in the house, bro. But here you go, just for you. So the reason it pisses me off so much is because in the very beginning, when Sherry and I were 21 years old, and I talk about Sherry a lot in my videos, it's because we did 26 years together. Okay, so and my lady doesn't really want me to talk about her in videos. She's very private. Okay, so and she has nothing to do with the industry, so that's why. Anyway, but in the beginning, when we're 21 years old, I said this. I said, we are never gonna fucking try to fuck anybody over. We're never gonna try to swindle. We're never gonna try to like get in front of the line, you know, by doing bullshit. We're gonna earn our way through this industry, or we're gonna fucking fail. One of the two. Okay? Like, I wanna know if I get there, I wanna know I deserve to fucking be here. And I don't wanna be with anybody who doesn't feel like that. So if you're cool with that, then we can get married. You know what I mean? And so she agreed. And so that's the way we always move through the industry. We always move through the industry that we're never gonna fuck anybody over. And we never did. So, it's like at the end of the at the end of the, I was gonna say end of the day, but at the end of the fucking life cycle, I wanted to be proud about I fucking earned my way here, man. And I'm an artist, so what I did is I just practiced. You know what I mean? Like going way back to singing and shit. I'll get into this in 1 second, but I'm just saying, like going back to singing and shit. I knew I couldn't be in a fucking. That was my goal, music. So I knew I can't be a fucking. I didn't give a fuck about being like a rock star, famous, all this kind of shit. I wanted to be one of the best. So I knew the only way I'm gonna get there is I gotta fucking practice every fucking day. You know what I mean? But then you have these types of people that they don't give a flying fuck about art. They don't give a flying fuck about the musicians, the artists, the screenwriters, the directors, none of that. They're just trying to get their money and they don't give a fuck how they get it. And I have no respect for them. Zero. That's why I fucking can't stand these people, is because they don't fucking earn it. They just want to be on the red carpet. Oh, look at me on the red carpet, this kind of shit, and they didn't fucking earn their way to be there. They swindled somehow and fucking ended up there. And that's never what Sherry and I believed in. And that was me leading that, by the way. I take credit for that. Okay? Be mad. I don't give a fuck. Okay? I said emphatically, we will never fucking do that. All right? So let me get into this email. This tweet. So A writer said, queried a production company earlier who got back. And by the way, let me say this real quick, and then I'll get into this. Every video I do, I think that's the last one. Like, I have nothing the fuck else to say about this industry. I've said everything I could possibly say. But then, nope, there's more shit. So here we go. So, queried a production company earlier who got back to me pretty quickly asking for coverage from a specific company. Checked it out, and considering I do not currently have $250 to spare, I will not be taking part in this. Red flag, question mark? This seems sketchy. 100%. You know, and everybody in the thread is like, yeah, this is the absolute bullshit. And so, I guess I have a few replies here that I printed out as well. What I said is yeah, like you don't pay people who are supposed to be making money for you. Like, I'm not gonna pay you to try to make money for me. You know what I mean? It's like analogy. Am I gonna pay someone, like, let's say I'm trying to sell a car, right? Like, I'm a guy, so I like cars. Am I gonna pay someone to come to try to buy my car? Absolutely fucking not. I have a valuable thing, so you can come look at it, and then you pay me. That's how the fuck the deal works. I'm not gonna pay you to come look at my shit. You see what I'm saying? So that's what this is. So they want to outsource this to who? So you got to pay $250. So this company is so insecure with themselves that I already know you're like, that's not what it is. I know. That they got to outsource this $250 fucking thing. You're gonna have someone else read your shit, and then they say, okay, now we'll take a look at it. That makes zero sense. Like, you're the company. You're the people deciding if you want to fucking do it. To anybody who knows the industry would know straight away, this is absolute garbage. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to put this writer down, but I am saying this should be a staple throughout the entire industry. How does everybody not know this? You don't pay to play. And if you did want to pay to play, this isn't the way to do it. I've already said if you want to pay to play, there's a way you can do it, but it's not like this. It's what I mean by that is this is not enough money to matter. $250? It's not enough money to matter. Okay? They're just trying to collect, like, pocket change, basically. They're just trying to pay for their fucking groceries or some shit. You know what I mean? This is someone who is not doing that well. So if you're asking me for that little amount of money, you're not doing that good. You know what I mean? You need $250 that fucking bad? Just call me up. Hey, be like, hey man, I'm fucking broke, dude. I need eggs. I'm gonna fucking starve. Maybe I'll throw you $200. Maybe, probably not. But maybe. Like, that's how fucking desperate you are? Seriously? That's what this says. And it also says that you don't even know how to run your company. You're gonna outsource this shit? Okay? Like, I've been married to a fucking agent for 20 years, and then we dealt with each other for another 6 years after that. So more than half of my life in the industry fucking with shit. Did Sherry ever ask anybody to pay them money to read them? No. Why? Because she's the one trying to get you paid. And then she'll take a cut off the commission. You know, when you see that shit for 20 fucking years, plus 26 years, then you see the shit and it's obviously bullshit. But they're trying to scam the writers who know the very least. You know, they know that people like me or like whatever. I'll just say like me, who have some experience in the industry. That we know this is bullshit straight away, but they think there's so many of these people out there that it doesn't even matter if everybody in the industry said this is bullshit, guys. They know they can still get some brand new people who will pay for this. But it doesn't make any sense. You're gonna have your inside people cover it. You're gonna trust. Think about it. You're gonna trust some fucking whoever the fuck this is. You're gonna trust them to read it versus your own company. This is your company, dude. If it's my company, I don't trust nobody I didn't fucking hire. You know what I mean? If I hired you and I trust you, I've read your coverage, I've seen how you do shit, then I trust you to read this shit and then fucking tell me if it's good or not. And you know what I like and what I don't like. You know what I mean? Pro places are like that. They're not like this. They don't outsource this shit. Are you crazy? So anyway, I'll read some of the like Luke has the first comment. He says, I have never heard of a production company asking if you have had coverage done from a specific company. That's wild. 28 likes on that. Yeah, it's like, it doesn't happen. And this person said, definitely struck me as strange. Glad my instinct was correct. Yes, your instinct was correct. Then another homie below that said, CE Santana, holy cow, this literally happened to me this morning, and I've been trying to dig. I don't have the rest of the thing. Anyway, someone else said, Stacy said, they say they are an independent film finance production and distribution company that works with producers to finance features. Okay, see? That's why she did works with, because they don't do shit. With producers to finance features. Not sure what that means exactly as far as why they would need coverage from a certain company. Who did they ask you to get coverage from? And that's my question too. Who the fuck was it? Like, why would they be outsourcing? That makes no sense, dude. Blah blah blah. So she said, I'm not trying to go hard on Stacy. I don't know her. I think I've seen her around a little bit. I have nothing against her, whatever. She said she's going to ask her husband about it. Okay, so now they're named. Concourse is a sales agent. Tell your friend to spend her money better. Smiley face. He's being nice. Maybe place her screenplay on Blacklist for less than half the fee, etc. Good luck. See, even there, I'd be like, I disagree. Like, my thought is, and I know it's kind of an easy thing to say, is like, just, I don't know, I guess try Blacklist, but I would recommend don't even do Blacklist, man. Like, try to go around all of it and just try to get reads for free. I've never paid for a read. Only when I tested the Blacklist, and off the Blacklist again, I got a 7. So the Blacklist told me the script is not ready, and it's already with Bella Bajaria, who's a massive player. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's already fucking going, bro. Meaning it's already in development. So I wouldn't recommend the blacklist. I would just recommend go around all this shit. Don't pay for anything, man. Like it's not really gonna help you. But like if you want to pay to play, I mean, I've said it before, there's a way to do it, but it's gonna be much more expensive. Like $1,000 a read. I'm not gonna go through it all. I've said it somewhere in some other video of how I would do it. Meaning, if I'm rich as fuck and I'm just like, I'm gonna break into Hollywood regardless. I know my shit. I know my writing's good. I'm gonna go to people who I trust, get my circle of trust reads, and then I'm gonna buy my way in. I'm just gonna keep paying people until someone's like, yeah, I think this is a fucking great script. That, or I'm just gonna fucking make it myself as an indie. I'm talking to I have a friend right now who wants to make a movie, and he doesn't give a fuck what it costs. So that might be a way I make a movie. You know what I mean? To like do a short, like for whatever it costs. He's like, that's nothing, dude. You want to do one? Like, let's do one. Like, he's like, I don't care. Let's do it. Let's do some. I don't give a fuck what it costs. What, 10 grand, 15, 20 grand, whatever? That ain't shit to me, dude. Let's go do a movie, man. I'm like, oh, okay, but let me just think of which one I want to do. Okay? Like, or I could pay for that shit myself, dude. Anyway, let me wrap up here. Just when people are asking for money like that, I wish this could go viral. Not this video, just this thought. I wish this would go viral. You never pay up front. I've been in modeling, music, writing. I fucking helped an agent build her whole fucking career. People can be mad about that if they want to, but I did. And I sacrificed a fucking lot to try to help her build her fucking career. So I know a lot about how to be an agent and how to be a manager. I know a fucking lot. Even though some people think, oh, he doesn't know a fucking thing. Yes, I do. Okay? And I didn't give a fuck about the red carpet, none of that shit. The number one thing that I deserved to be on the red carpet and be like, yeah, like this is one of the things that I really deserve to be on the red carpet. I didn't even fucking go to it because I don't give a fuck about any of that shit. But I never paid up front. Never. You don't pay up front. Like how can the writing community make that go viral? Because they're ripping off people who can't really afford it. I mean, the economy's bullshit right now. You know, this is some people's like grocery money and shit like this. And they're lying to you and telling you you have to go through this stupid ass fucking company and then we'll take a look at it. That makes zero sense. No, if you want to see the script, you read it. Did Sherry ever fucking send her shit out to like other people? No, never. I don't think Sherry ever had anything. She probably had it covered, but she read it first and just had it covered for the fuck of it. She never got coverage and then read it based off the coverage. She read it based on who gave it to her. You see? She never signed anybody based off coverage. Not once. She never sold anything based off coverage. Not a single fucking time. What else? I was gonna say one last thing and then I'm fucking out of here. Fuck, what was it? See, that's what sucks when you just freestyle videos like this, because I don't have a script. Fuck, what was it? Let me filibuster. Song and dance. Fuck, there's one last good point, I thought. Just 3 times speed this until I fucking remember it. I forget. I guess it's gonna have to be a fucking different video or something. I don't know. This isn't it, but that tells you when people are asking for that little amount of money that they're a fucking nobody. That's part of my point. I think that's part of the point I was trying to make. You know what I mean? People who are somebodies, they're not trying to make $250. You can make that. I think I'm remembering my point. You can make that off fucking Ubering or whatever the fuck, doing Grubhub or whatever. $250. You know what I mean? Some people make that in a fucking hour. You know, like some people I know. Okay. Yeah, like $250 an hour, dude. Like, now I lost my thought again because I interrupted myself because I thought I was being funny, but I wasn't. But I don't know. I don't know what my fucking last point was. Just whatever. Just no one real is gonna see. I guess that's part of where I was going. Is like these services. If you look at them, I've said this shit a million fucking times, and nobody believes me. What movies have the services done? What have they gotten made? Them. I'm talking about what are their credits. I'm not talking about we introduced so and so to so and so or this kind of bullshit. Did they? You know, I've spoken to a lot of writers that are like, they didn't introduce me to them. They claim me on this shit, but that's not really what went down. You know, you don't need these fucking people. You know, you can. I know 2 writers who got signed off just leaving their fucking script around. 2. Who that's what jump started their career. You know, writers, in my opinion, that you gotta get away from I gotta pay someone a few $100s and then doesn't that sound too fucking easy? Then everybody would do it. Oh, that's all I gotta do? Just pay them like $250 and I'm a superstar? Then everybody would fucking do that. So obviously that doesn't work. And personally, I don't know a single fucking agent who signed anybody off the blacklist. Not a veteran. Maybe the youngsters are doing that shit, but not veterans. Veterans who've done, their clients are making millions per script, this kind of shit. They're not signing people off the blacklist. Are you crazy? That's why I think the blacklist is a fucking joke. Like Franklin talks about it as if it's like, this is the thing that has made the industry. All the veterans are like, I don't sign nobody off the blacklist. I've already said it. Who would I sign? I'm poaching from WME, dude. You know, or I'm poaching from CAA or Paradigm or whatever. And what am I telling them? I'm telling them, hey man, who are you meeting with right now? Like who's your dream director? This kind of shit. Are you meeting with them? Are they getting you these meetings? They're not, are they? How do people poach like this? Who are you meeting with? Like, go have drinks with me, off the record. Who are they getting you meetings with? You know, are you meeting with them and them? Like who? Like fucking, are you getting in with Chris Nolan? Are you getting in with fucking like who the fuck ever? Are you? I'm not talking about into the production company. I'm talking about, are you getting meetings with that director? Are you? You're not, are you? See, I can get you those meetings. Come over here, dude. Just tell them I'm not serviced. I don't feel serviced. Come over here. I'll get you those meetings, dude. And by the way, what parties do you want to go to? Hey, man, like, is there any like you have any like celebrity crushes? Like who is it? Who is it? Whose party you want to go to? You know? You have a crush on her? I'll get you into her party. I'll make that work. I'll work that out for you. Promise you, dude. How do people poach? Like that. Okay, I'm out, dude. I'm just saying, like, compared to this $250 bullshit, like, don't ever spend your money on that shit, dude. It's so not in the industry that it's like laughable. I'm out. Peace. Good luck, guys. And hopefully you get poached someday. And hopefully they're like, I'll introduce you, that one chick you think is super hot, that actress, I'll get you into her party. I'll introduce you personally. That kind of shit. Peace.